Welcome to the Frog and Bucket. Please put your hands together for your compere this evening, Ms. Hayley Ellis.
Hello, hello, hello. Frog and Bucket, are we well? Let's check this thing is on. There we go. Hello. My name is Hayley. I'm your host and compere for this evening. Give me a cheer if you've been here before. Yes, give me a cheer if this is your first time at Beat the Frog. The same people cheering, just glad to be out the fucking house. I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm tired as fuck, man. I've been watching Macapaka wash stones. Don't even have a kid. I just fucking love this. It's really gripping, really gripping. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have a little chat to you, get to know you a little bit better, and then we're going to start the competition. Just a few people excited. The ones that are in the competition, that's good. Everyone else is like, make me fucking laugh, bitch. We well? It's like you talk like you're in an Uber there, just ignoring me, just like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is a one-starer. What's your name? Ewan. All right, all right. Less the attitude, Ewan. Ewan, and what? A glass me Ewan. Are those plastic? No, they're glass. Good to know. Ewan, who are you here with? You're on a date? No? You say yes, she says no, Ewan. Let's dig a little deeper. It's your sister, but you said yes, Ewan. I don't know what your banter is, Ewan, but you are not getting laid tonight after that. Either way. Are you brother and sister? No. What's going on? She's like, why have you sat me at the front, Ewan, on the cheapest night in Manchester on a Monday for a date? Are you on a date? All right. That's you told, Ewan. That's what I love, is when they seat the most passive-aggressive people on the front. It really makes my job a fucking breeze. Move on! I won't chat to you, don't worry. But I will, later on. So the drunker he gets, see if you admit to being with you. And you look at you and just down in that pint like his ventriloquist act. Just shut the fuck up, just shut the fuck up, just shut the fuck up. Are you a student, Ewan? What are you studying? Business and media. There was such a long delay on that. I reckon you've left uni, but you're still claiming student fucking discount. That's what it is. Head to toe in fucking ASOS, 15% off ears. We'll move on, Ewan. I can see that you're tense, and I don't want to make this any worse for you. Lovely to have you. Give a round of applause, everyone. Look at you going, oh, shit, she's coming this way. Hiya. What's your name? Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Lovely smiley face, Alicia. Don't let me down now. Pressure's on you. Who are you here with, Alicia? Your best friend? There you go. There you go. Boundary set straight away. Best friend. Done. Student, Alicia. What are you studying? Criminology, so she'd be able to find out if anything does happen later, Ewan. She'll get that glass, she'll get your prints off it, she'll be on fucking Netflix by Friday, that's what she'll be. Is that why you want to do it? I fucking watch so much Netflix now, I'm like, fucking, do you know, when you watch too much Netflix, like paedophiles and like murderers, then now I have to put it on to send me to sleep. It's really bad, isn't it? The sound of someone's skull getting crushed in, I'm like, oh, that'll send me off. So you're studying criminology, what year are you in? First year? You just finished your first year. Good. And did you two meet at uni? Yeah? You on criminology course as well? No? Chemical engineering. Fucking Breaking Bad on the front there. It's like, I can cut you some meth. What, I don't know, I have no idea what chemical engineering is, you can tell. What do you sort of do? No, do I? Just like, my parents forced me to go. They said it was this, or I had to start paying rent, so I went. Is that it? Yeah. She's like, yeah, move along. I'm fucked, I did a 5K for the first time yesterday, and like a proper one, like, do you know, where they have like proper athletes, like from running clubs, like the Harriets and all this, and there's just me there with fucking stains down my top, just going, give it a go. And they sent me a link before to the photographs, all on Facebook, so every fucker can see them, right? And I was looking for them before to find me. I was like, oh, this is going to be humiliating. And I'm clicking on all the pictures, and all the other ones are just like this, and just people like in motion. And the one of me, I look like I'm on a fucking twister board. My legs here, my arms there, just sweating. It's horrendous. I get the feeling something's happened before the gig tonight. I have been CRB checked. I'm all right to talk to. We're good. You all right? Are you?
Very good.
Yeah. I just feel like a person at a bus stop now trying to get a conversation going. I just don't give her any fucking money, she'll move along. What's your name, fella?
Greg.
Are you on tonight, Greg?
No.
Good, that's I'm just checking before I have a full-on just you and your bag out on a date tonight, Greg, is it? Or... Yeah. We're laughing, but there's probably a human head in there. We'll find out later when she fucking studies him on a Netflix show. Yeah. You're not one of those fuckers on the bus, are you, Greg, when it's fucking rammed and you're like, actually, this is... What's in there that you're so terrified of putting on the floor? Just because there's so many students around, he's like, this is fucking staying here. What do you do for a living, Greg? You don't mind me asking? Postman, that's why he's got his bag there. Just so used to doing it automatically on the round. He's like, this will stay with me. Been working today, Greg. You working tomorrow morning as well?
No, booked on.
You booked it off, so you just got everyone's letters with you. They can fucking wait. wait until Monday to get it. Where do you do your round? Where do you deliver post to? Didsbury. Oh, fuck it, there'll be money in there as well. Get them fucking opened in Didsbury. Is there any other area you'd be like, just leave it, mate, it's just bills, Didsbury, fucking dollar in them. What sort of postcode of Didsbury we took? Can I come with you tomorrow? What time? No. Wait, what time is your round, though? Is it first thing in the morning?
Yeah, it's just got earlier as well, which is kind of good and bad.
What sort of early are we talking?
Like 4:30 start.
4:30. I go up at 4:30 to go for a piss, and then I go back to bed. 4:30 you'll start. And what time do you finish? Sometimes not until 3, 4. 12-hour shift. Busy letters, aren't they, in Didsbury? All that fucking dollar coming in, 12 hours worth. It's lovely to have. Are we together? Who, sorry? Salma. Hi, Salma. Are we together? Are we on a date? Is this like us awkward date night tonight? So I thought this was a singles night. What the fuck is she doing? Are we together? No, not yet. You just really want your post and he's not delivering it. And you're like, I'm just going to fucking follow him around until I get it. Just give it me back, Greg. I need it. Got a check to pay. How do you two know each other then, if you don't mind me asking? Cycling? Oh, I was starting to like you, Greg, and now... Get out the middle lane. You're in a velodrome. I don't care. Fuck off. Cycling. Do you go cycling round Didsbury? Or do you just follow him on his round? He's not even like doing it, but you're just like, I just want to fucking let it. So you do cycling club?
It was more like fixing bikes.
Fixing bikes? It sounds less and less believable as it goes. It's more like bikes, like brick fixing, broken sort of bike. Tinder. Is it Tinder? Just say it. It's fine. I've said I'm a cyclist on Tinder before. I don't know, I went out with a guy who said he was SAS on Tinder, but that was just tech slang for shit at shagging, Greg. People lie. People lie. Cycling club. So you say cycling club, he says he fixes your bike. Is he breaking your bike to spend time with you? You can tell us, you know. It's all right. Well, lovely to have you in. Give him a round of applause, everyone. So, I'll explain. You're like, oh, for God's sake, thank you. I'll explain how the competition is going to work. If you haven't been here before, basically, Beat the Frog is the best new act competition in the UK / the world / in my opinion, right? So what's going to happen is some acts are going to come up here. They're going to try and beat the frog. Now, this may be their first time, maybe the first ever gig right here tonight, or they may be a few gigs in, or they may have been going a year or so, varying degrees of levels of people, all new acts. So what's going to happen is I'm going to hand out 3 cards for 3 people in the audience, and basically, they're going to try and last 5 minutes. Now, if you're a man, you know that's a lot longer than what it feels like. All right. So what I say is we need card holders who are going to be a bit firm but fair, right? So we don't want someone coming on, you going, I don't like the face, fuck off, right? We don't want that. But at the same time, people need to know whether they're good or not, because they need to know whether to get better. So that's, you know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. A little bit firm, give them about a minute and a half. If they're still not for you, pop your card. If all 3 cards go up before the 5 minutes ends, you'll hear this. #be kind. So, but if say 1 card goes up, 2 cards go up, as long as 3 cards don't go up in the 5 minutes time, you'll hear this. Feels a lot longer when you're dancing along to it. That was what will happen. They'll come along to the clap-off later on, and we'll pick 1 winner out of the clap-off to beat the frog. Does that sound all right? Yes! Now, if you put your card up, by the way, if I do choose you as a card holder, make sure you keep your card up. Because what I don't want to see is people putting it up and they go, meander in and just pop it down. I need to know whether you're still, like, so once it's up, it stays up. So, would you like to be card holder, Greg? Or have you done enough lifting mail? You're like, no, that's... The only reason I'm choosing you is because you've got hench. You seem too nice, so... Let's give him a card. Give him a round of applause. Oh, come on, Greg, help me out. There we go. Thank you, mate. Right, let's have a look. Someone in the middle. Does anyone want to be a card holder in the middle? Yeah, all right, love. Yeah, I will. I fucking will. What's your name? Hi, Megan. What do you do for a living, Megan? Are you doing drama by any chance, Megan? But you're just really good at diction. Megan! What are you studying, Megan? Politics? No. Let's go, lad. That's ended that. But are you a Tory, though, Megan? I think she's a Tory in disguise. I can't fucking risk it. I can't. I'm definitely not a Tory. Where are you from, Megan? Wales. At one hand, I feel sorry for you, so I want to give you the card. No, I'm from Connors Key myself, mate. Let's give it to Megan. Give it a round of applause. Give it to Megan. Can we pass that back? Can we pass it back? Thank you. If I find out she's a fucking snake later. What's the diplomacy? What's everyone else going with? Let's do an agenda, mate. Just, if you don't like them, pop it up, Megan. Let's have one more. Anyone else? Anyone under? I'm going to see where I've got to see you from. Anyone else? Anyone else want to be a card holder? You're a bit close there, though. Yeah. I don't know, because if I wasn't here doing my first 5 minutes and that just peered right in front of me face, I'd be like, it's fucking harsh, that, isn't it? But thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any more? Everyone's like, no, she will talk to me. See, I don't know if I can see it from up there, but we might have to fucking do it. You'll hold it, that won't be off-putting, will it? When the car just goes... I'm trying my best. Oh, fuck it. What's this? Hello, fella at the back. Go on. What's your name? Go on, I'll give it to you. Joe. Why is everyone saying not Joe? What's Joe done? Like, not Joe. Was that the ghost of Joe past? Can we trust Joe? Don't keep saying, yeah, why not, Joe? Doesn't make me trust you. Yeah, why not? Whatever. Do it. Don't care. He's a Tory now. Let's go down here. Can you come down and get it then, Joe? Give him a round of applause. Yeah, you best fucking start, Joe. We've got to crack on with the show. Give him a round of applause. And every time you want to card it, Joe, you've got to come up and down those stairs. Is that all right? There we go. Yeah, why not? Great. Brilliant. There we go. Thanks, Joe. Give him a round of applause. Right. We're going to have 3 breaks, by the way, so you can get some drinks. You can get your mail if you live in Didsbury. You can catch up on that. He's brought it all out of him, and you can discuss what is actually going on in your relationship. So, 3 breaks to do that. But now, in the first section, Henry Michael is first up. Like I say, this is a new act competition, so, you know, we're a friendly new act competition here. Give him lots of love and support. But at the same time, give him about a minute and a half. If it's still not for you, pop your card up. If all 3 cards go up, you'll hear that noise. If not, they'll beat the frog. Right, we ready? Right, so after 3, 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the cheering, it's Henry Michael!
Oh, hello. Good to see you all, guys, at the top. You doing good? Yes, looking down on us, metaphorically and literally. Gentlemen facing the wrong way, you'll get it. You've gone for a one-sided sort of Last Supper style thing going on here. I quite like that. It's very cool. Or as Greg just bought out all the seats, look like an absolute boss. Absolutely not. Fair play. Fair enough. Then how they do it at Didsbury. I'm not from Didsbury. I'm actually from a little place called Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah, about appropriate. Is it actually from... Well, then you'll know, Sexy Greg, that the Stoke as a town on TripAdvisor got 3.7. Doesn't sound bad. Stoke Prison got 4.1. And you learn a lot about yourself when you move place, you know? Like, I never really thought I sounded posh, but in Stoke, I sound like secret millionaire for the entire county. Like, my neighbour's got this accent. I can't really tell if he's from sort of Dudley or on ketamine. But next to him, I sound like Siri. Yeah? Every time he talks to me, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I don't really know why I sound this way. You know, my family's actually Polish, which I don't often tell people because I don't want to give the impression I'm hard-working. But it's true, you know. My granddad actually grew up around Chernobyl, which is where I get my hairline. And, we weren't super close or anything, but I did get to be with him when he died this year, which was kind of emotional, He just held me by the hand and said, "Why aren't you calling an ambulance?" They enjoyed that, they hated it. Fair play. Quite right. But, no, I have a nice life in Stoke. Actually, my girlfriend's planning our wedding at the moment. Yeah, which is a bit intense. I haven't proposed, but fine. But, she wants to go back to Italy and have a traditional Italian wedding, because she's from this lovely little town in the south called, and I hope I'm saying this right, Bristol? Is that how it's... Like, I've honestly never understood that very British thing of wanting to go abroad and have your wedding in someone else's culture. Like, that never happens the other way round. There are no Italian girls who always dreamed of getting married in a Weatherspoons. And I get, relationships are about sacrifice, like I've been going out long enough now that I get in trouble if I watch porn. Somehow that's selfish. It makes our guests uncomfortable. But, I actually woke up in trouble once for something I did when I'm asleep. You guys ever had that? No, I was driving, so it's kind of fair. But... So the problem is I never really spent a lot of time in relationships, like I really wanted to, but women just wouldn't let me, Like, girls would just break up with me for weird reasons. And my last girlfriend broke up with me because she didn't see me enough. I was like, well, how's this going to help? Yeah. And one girl said she wouldn't go on a date with me because her housemate had anxiety. I was like, that's not a reason, that's just a separate fact. Like, it has to be linked. You can't just be like, I would go on a date with you, but my uncle's gay. So, yeah. No, I'd love to, but Palestine. Yeah. Fucking tried Tinder, absolute disaster. I actually got catfished by a fake profile, kind of a low point. I mean, in retrospect, there were signs, like the way she'd make me call her Keith. I was like, man, this girl's fit, but she's obsessed with bank details. I don't know, when does your card expire? I'm useless at that messaging stuff. Like, my girlfriend says even now that when I text, I come across as really distant and not very caring, which I think is just kind of a guy thing, Like tonight, for example, she texted me saying, I wish you were here, I love you. Yeah, it's nice. So I text her back saying, I love you too. I'll call you as soon as the gig is over. Just do what the midwife says. But, I actually heard that iPhones listen to your conversations and use the things you talk about to target adverts at you. You guys heard this? So I decided to test this by talking about nothing but male prostitutes for 10 days. I lost my job. I have quite a serious job. I actually work as a doctor for the NHS. I know you used to get applause on a weekday, but go fuck yourselves. Don't care. Some people actually don't believe that I'm a doctor. They think I'm making it up for the stage. I was at a gig last week and a lady shouted, "Prove it." So I made her wait in the corridor for 12 hours. I did, yeah. And, a lot of people say to me, how do you have the time to do comedy and be a doctor? And it's simple, really. Negligence. It's the easiest route to all that, It's a real time saver, Because people are very, very, very kind of angry about their healthcare at all times, Like I once looked at the Facebook reviews for my local hospital, and there was a genuine review that just said, very simply...
Beats the frog! First one through. Megan Defo is not a Tory because she held a card up while swigging a wine, not even fucking flinching. She's Defo not. So next act is Kevin McDonald. So give him the same love and support you give Henry. 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the cheering! It's Kevin McDonald!
Hello everyone. I love coming to Manchester. I've been saving up for ages. But actually, I wasn't going to come tonight. I've just split up with my girlfriend. Yeah, her name's Barbara. She's a little bit older than me. She's 84. I met her on a coach trip to Llandudno. It was 5 nights, half board, evening entertainment and bingo. And most of the people on this trip were a little bit older than me. But Barbara talked to me all the time. So when the holiday finished, we started texting each other. We'd meet at the Cosy Cafe in Bradford for a toasted tea cake and egg half custard. And we'd go for long walks around Busbingo car park. And one thing led to another, and we became lovers. we had sex everywhere. We had it in a railway tunnel, on an abandoned bus, in a tent, and we used Viagra and KY jelly. And that combination is absolutely explosive. So I fell in love with her, and I even got it round my head that I might be step-granddad to 24 kids. I haven't even got any children myself yet. But, yeah, she treated me like one of her ex-husbands, really. Every time I came home from work, my dinner would be waiting for me. Lemon curd sandwiches. But it all went wrong when we went to Blackpool on a romantic weekend. We're in the pleasure beach for about 2 hours, and the only ride she would go on was the Eddie Stobart convoy experience. And I don't know if you've been on the Eddie Stobart convoy experience, but it's bloody rubbish. You don't even have to get strapped in. So I said, look, Barbara, can I go on scary rides and meet you later on? And she says, yeah, go on then, you selfish bastard. So I goes on the ride, and we agreed to meet at the Avalanche at 5 o'clock. So I goes at the Avalanche at 5 o'clock, and Barbara's nowhere to be seen. So I'm looking all over for her. And I goes to the ticket office, and they put an announcement, and nowhere to be seen. And I'm really worried because I've got her tablets. So I goes back to the Windsor Castle guest house in Blackpool to get my phone. And I'm just going up the steps, and I can hear this stupid noise, this weird noise coming from the bedroom. And I opened the door, and she's on the bed with a Rod Stewart tribute act. I won't mind, but I gave him a good review the night before. So, anyway, I can't really blame Barbara all the time about what's happening because it's probably my fault. So I've been delving into my childhood. I'd had a pretty normal childhood, you know, a bit like Enid Blyton's Famous Five. I'd play football in the park, make dams in streams, put dog shit through people's letterboxes, all the normal things. But what I really love to do...
For Kevin McDonald! How long did he do, Cole?
3 minutes 15.
Ah, I was close. Well done, Kevin. One more act in this section, then we're going to have our break. So let's reset the room. Let's smack my God. We've got one more. One more. You're all right. You just look like I need the loo. I need to go. No, you're all right. Okay. Don't piss yourself on my behalf, love. One more act. Everyone. You're all right. You're consulting. You're doing a debrief. Here we go. One more act. Who is Alex Camp. So I want you to give him the same love and support you give the first two acts. Alex Camp, final act of this section. So after 3, we're going to start the applause and cheering. 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the cheering in for Alex Camp!
Oh, you lot are tight as fuck. This song's about the tram stops in Manchester. Yeah, you fucking love trams. The next stop is St. Warburg's Road. We're ready to rock and we're ready to roll. Oh, come on. What's your favourite tram stop, buddy? Yes, you. Is it the home one? Come on, Greg. I know you deliver post, but I know you've seen a tram before. They're big yellow things, mate. Okay. The next stop is Elwater Park. I always have sex in the fucking dark. Oh, come on. Don't ask me why. It's my nipples, funnily enough, not my penis. I'm fine with the penis. Hello there. You like this song, don't you? You're enjoying it. Oh, you lost rhythm there when I made you do 2 things at once. Sorry, I won't do that again. What's your favourite tram stop, my love? Altrincham, no. Only rhymes with cum and bum and mum. I don't have time for any of that right now. I don't want to kill the mood. Try again. All right, let's have it. The next stop is Cornbrook. This is my penis. Come and take a look. Oh, come on. Thank you. As you can imagine, that can go on for some time, so we'll just cut it off at Cornbrook. But thank you very much to both of you. My name's Alex. It's short for Alexander, which is from the Greek, protector of men, which means I only fight girls. So, gentlemen, hiya. Ladies, hiya! It's a good name, though, Alexander. I do like it. It's common. It's catchy. You know, it's also international. Go around the world, you'll meet Alexanders everywhere. Yeah? Which is what comes from being named after a bloodthirsty conqueror. It's not so easy for my brothers, Chinggis, Adolf, and Vladimir. Poor little baby Adolf had a difficult childhood. Little baby Adolf, can't you see? Your baby mustache just hypnotizes me. I'm sorry that we named you after Hitler. You look just like him, except only littler. Everyone come on in there with that. Stop. No good. You tried, though, and I appreciate the effort. It's really good. Things have changed since I was young. When I was at school, we used to play a game called Kiss Chase. It's now called Sex Crime. Yeah, sex crime, yeah. Kiss Chase wasn't really fair at my school, though, because Mr. Savile was faster than all of us. He was in his 60s, but he ran a lot of marathons, very sprightly. He did give the best cuddles, though. The gentrification's getting bad round here in the northern quarter, isn't it? Like the kind of hipster money coming in, diluting the ethnic atmosphere of the area. When I bought this, it was a sitar. I do love playing the guitar. It's one of my favourite hobbies. I was strumming away on this old thing. Come on now, get your mind out of the gutter. But it's really good, actually. It's practical if you've got bad news that you want to relay and you want to kind of take the edge off. For example, I pulled this one out the bag just the other day. Down, 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 down. Your mum's dead. Yeah, you scoff, but my brother is taking it pretty well. Vladimir is fine. I mean, you know, he's invading Ukraine. But apart from that, he's pretty fine. Yeah, he's doing good. This one's a love song for you. I come home from my job at the factory. And when you get in, you show your vag to me. I don't mean to be a jerk, but my penis doesn't work. But I've got you a special little treat. You're gonna put that down after this chorus, I promise you. I'm gonna finger you. I'll give you one and then I'll give you two. I tried to give you three, but you said that's too.
Now, so go and get your drinks, go and have your wheeze if you want one. We'll see you back very shortly in the middle section. Once more, give it up for all the action scene in this section!
Please welcome by your compare Ms. Hayley Ellis.
Welcome back to the middle section. We have a nice break. Yeah, we got some fries. It's always good to see when someone's performing for the first time, just a bit of beef dropping out of someone's mouth on the front row. We all right up top? Yeah. I'm not too sure tonight. I'm fucking hell, I'm out of breath from walking to there. It's not good, is it? I went for a run and got overtaken by an empty pack of Watsits. I need to fucking shape up, man. Are we all right over here? We ordering something? That's all right. You ordering something, or were you on the gram? Both. How many followers you got? Can you get me up? You're a very lovely looking couple. You look like just like, in a catalogue modelling stuff. How did you two meet? Sheer luck, Mr. Darcy. This fucking charmer. That'll die off, love. That'll fucking die off. You'll just be like, just fucking touch it. 2 weeks in. Sheer luck. You fucking cheeseball. Where did you meet him? On a dating app? That's fine. That's where we all meet. Apart from these two, they're related, but that's fine. Fucking doing the family tree. That's how they found each other. Which dating app? Hinge. That's one where. Did you have to do? Is it where the woman has to make the move? No, that's Bumble. Fucking so many, isn't there? Shouldn't be on them really. My partner will get suspicious. Hinge free, yeah. No, what? So Hinge. So where did you go? How long has this been? A month. That's why he's still fucking giving you the lines, love. That'll fucking go. That will. Are you both students? No. What do you do? You work in social media. Can you get me fucking followers up or what, love? Do you know what I mean? I've got 100. What do you do? So when you say you work in social media, what? Because we all fucking tweet, love. We all tweet. What do you do day to day? I'll just go on TikTok for an hour. Like, no, what do you do day to day though? Audience research. Who's eating crisps? Colin, are you eating crisps while I'm trying to perform this gold? At least get some skips or something, man. Melt in the mouth. So it's never good, is it, when you can hear someone eating a crisp? That's how you know you're doing fucking well at your job. Someone eating a fucking kettle chip. So, I feel like a parent now, but what is it that you actually do? What's your annual income then? Let's see if she's really fucking in the... Oh, you know. And what do you do? Account manager at booking.com. Everything. He's got a touch of this Tinder swindler about him, this one. I'm not going to fucking lie. Get on my plane. Where's your checkbook? He really wanted you to answer that annual income one. He's like, we need to fucking know. A month I've invested in this. So you're in the big bucks, son, allegedly. Let's get your online banking account up and let's have a little look now. So that's nice, though. It's nice. You're nice that you're all in love and stuff. I've been my partner 8 years and I fucking hate him now. Honestly, we've been together 8 years, off and on, off for 7. And going great. During lockdown, we had a baby, right? I had to touch it. It was lockdown, something to do. And we had a baby. And I swear, my partner's an electrician, right? And I swear this happened during lockdown. The midwife come round and they do a chat saying, if you've had a child, you can get pregnant straight away. So if you're going to be having sex, make sure you use contraception. And I'm hormonal as fuck. I had a baby 2 weeks ago. I'm like, he's not coming anywhere near me. Sperm might jump out of his eye, right? And I was panicking and stuff. And he was like, well, when are we going to have sex again? And this was like full lockdown. And I was like, when I can get in that doctor's and get a coil fitted. And I don't know when that will be because Boris hasn't said it's okay yet. And I swear he actually said this. He went, well, can you not order a coil off Amazon Prime? I'll fit it myself. It's fucking like it's a bayonet bulb. Let's fucking go. No. Pick one up from Screwfix on your way home from fucking work. Fit it myself. Told him to get a vasectomy off Facebook Marketplace. But it's nice. I'm glad. Give him a round of applause. Nice, happy in love. But all I'm saying, you're a criminology student. Just look into his background now. Just have a look up. Where did you go on your first date? A refuge. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's not up there with Nando's. At the refuge. Yeah? What did you do at the refuge? He's scaring the fuck out of me, love. I'm not going to lie. He must have a really big penis or a bank balance, one of them. Well, I'm going to leave you the fuck alone because it's gone tense now, hasn't it? How was your chips? Fucking hell, you demolished them, haven't you? What was that? I'm just jealous. I'm doing Slimming World. Honest to God, I'm angry all the day. I've been doing it for 4 weeks. I've actually lost like 4 friends. No one wants to talk to you when you're doing Slimming World. How many sins are in semen? It's actually sin-free, by the way, if anyone's interested. At least it's got a bit of fucking moisture in it. Right, how long we... Right. We're livening up! We're livening up! Yes! Got a few more acts in this section. Oh, our card holder's all right. We all right, Greg? I just had to check in with him. It's like, you are all right, Greg? He's just fucking sweating. Like, I'm off work on the sick if they see this footage. Are we all right up the top there? What was your name again, fella? Joe. Joe? That's not Joe. Listen, I might not have my glasses on, but then definitely. Where is... You're changing sleep. So you now in charge of the card? What's your name? I didn't fucking sign this off. I didn't agree to this. What's your name? Hi, Josh. What do you do, Josh? You a student? Graphic designer. Do me a post and I'll let you hold the card. For free. No. What sort of graphic design do you do, Josh? I just don't think he's interested enough to hold the card. What do you think? Joe, you can hold the card, Josh. Are you right to hold the card, Josh? You work as a team. He's one of those people like, we need to have a team meeting in a fucking Holiday Inn. So I tell you what, I hate those jobs that do fucking team building exercises. I tell you what would be a fucking good team building exercise. Fucking 4 lines of cocaine will run your company by the end of the day. Right, have you got strong enough arms to hold it over there? Because I'm genuinely worried for this person's head below you. Yeah? Just hold it up, I can see it. You don't need to dangle it. Yeah? We're good. And are we all right over... Who's got the other car? Oh, hello, Megan. I was chatting to Megan outside. Yes, we're all right. Megan's up from London. Don't worry, though. She's Labour. I have fucking chat. I gently went on a database on my phone. I was like, fucking, let's check this out, Megan. So, we're going to go. We're going to go with the next section. So, first act in this side. Make sure you give them lots of love and support. You two all right? Yeah. You all right? I just feel like I've ruined something, the start of something good. What? Someone just shout something. I definitely shout. Can anyone else smell toast? No. Right. First act in this section. 4 acts in this section. Then we're going to have another break. Give them lots of love and support as you did everyone else. Like I say, give them about a minute and a half. Not for you. Pop the card up. Keep your cards up. And if they are for you, though, leave them down. So, Dom Hatton Woods is the first up. So give them lots of love and support. 1, 2, 3, go! Dom Hatton Woods!
Evening, everyone. I'm Dom, I'm not from here. I'm from a little place in the southwest called Somerset. Thank you. But I've had to move because in Somerset there's about 12 people. But I live in Manchester now, and my name's Dom Hatton Woods, right? Long name. In Manchester, they've done something very kind and shortened it for me with a little nickname. I'll run it by you all, see what you think. Posh Twat. Are you call Posh all the time, man? Doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing. It's no club. Last week, and this guy comes up to me out of the blue, and he says, "You're properly posh, aren't you?" And I said, "No, why do you think that?" And he said, "Well, we're at a rave. There's sweat dripping from the ceiling. Everyone's taking drugs. And you're drinking red wine. And you've got a cheese board." I mean, it was a fair point. I'm also a student in Manchester. I'm a 22-year-old student, my first year, just finished it. And I've learned one thing in my time there. 18-year-olds... mental. And I live with 9 of them. Wake up this morning, 10 a.m., make up a tea. They're in the kitchen playing beer pong. I said, "This is nerdy." So they said, "No, you haven't been to sleep yet." Fuck me in the face. So I said, what really gets me, though, is that they'll go on a night out, right, and they'll be hungover the next day, and they'll blame it on this thing called the freshers' flu, right? They'll go, "I think last night in Pop World, I caught the freshers' flu." So, mate, it's not a flu, you're hungover. One of them complained so much, her mum sent her a get well soon card. So that same girl the night before, do 5 grams of ketamine. So my card she needs is a vet, isn't it? But I also don't think I'm a very sexy, very dominant man. Yeah, that's every woman agreeing. Yeah. But I don't, like, if a girl tries to talk dirty or talk sexual to me, I just don't really know what's going on. Like, they say, "Dom, what are you gonna what are you going to do to me? And I'll say, whatever you're comfortable with. Or they'll say, are you gonna tie me up? I'll say, in a marriage and a mortgage, yeah, sure, but nothing else. I mean, the worst one is a bit crude, but someone said to me a while ago, she's like, Dom, I want to be so rough, you come everywhere, and I've got to clean it up. I was like, look, I'm happy to clean. You go to work, I'll clean, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, man, living with students is tough. They all love the drug ketamine. I don't know if any of you take ketamine, which I don't understand, because back in my day, back when I was a kid, back in 2019, the drug we used to take was ecstasy, right? We go clubbing, we take ecstasy, and we'd feel euphoric because of the ecstasy. But I don't understand, because I've never been in a club at 3 a.m. and thought, you know what I need now? A drug that can tranquilize a horse. But one of them said to me, he said, Dom, the reason I don't take... Yeah, tits.
Dom Hatton Woods! How long did he do, Colin?
2 minutes 30.
Well done, Dom. Right, we've got 3 more acts. Let's reset the room. We're doing another one now. We've got another one. You ready for another one? Yes! Right, give her lots of love and support. It's Melina Field. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the cheering, it's Melina Field!
Hey everyone, are we doing all right? Right, now that's out the way. Anyone here who wants to have sex with me? I've got up to 5 minutes. I'm going to change your mind. No, but seriously, I do love being on a lineup because stand-up usually attracts like really sad, lonely men. And so do I. No, but here's the thing, I have actually been single my whole life, and I'm going to run you through some reasons, so strap yourselves in. Like, first of all, this is the north of England, right? I'm from Leicester. Like, to you guys, listen to my accent. I sound like an instruction manual. And I don't even know who'd be into that, unless there's any weak men out there. Because, like, listen, like, the last act, right? Imagine if I said some of the things that girl said to him. I want you to fuck me so hard that you come everywhere and have to clean up. Or like something like, do you like it when I suck your dick? If yes, I can carry on. And here's the thing, I wouldn't describe myself as conventionally attractive. I'm not conventionally attractive. I'm actually mixed race, and what that means for me is my face is Asian, but everything from the neck down is all Spanish, baby. Thanks. Like, and what that... And what that means is there is actually a small subset of society who see me as a goddess, right? And I'll tell you who that is. Perverts. Like, I'll tell men that my mum is Asian and my dad's Spanish, and they'll react, they go, that's a good mix. Ew, ew, keep it in your pants. You're revealing far too much about your Pornhub search filters. And, like, the reality of it is, what is I'm going to look 21 forever, which is awesome because I'm already 25. But I'm hairy. And I maintain things now, but I promise there'll be a point where I give up. And I don't mind being single, just my friends are shit. Like, they say to me, Melina, you're too picky. You're too picky. Maybe you'll find someone if you stop being too picky. But what they're actually saying is, lower your standards, Melina, you ugly piece of shit! Do you think you're too good for the perverts? And then, when someone actually shows interest in me, you know what they'll say? You know what they'll say? Oh, he's actually attractive. Actually, like it's a surprise. Like it's a surprise. I'll give you picky. I have a friend who won't go out with a man who watches porn. Good luck, bitch. I have my own insecurities, right? Like, my mum is the Asian one, not to be stereotypical, but she's the one who's a lot more overprotective. And so, like, she wouldn't let us play outside as kids. And it's hard enough being a teenage girl, growing up with the same face as Michael McIntyre. But I had to learn to live with that. And And so we went out to play outside as kids because girls who play outside get pregnant. So I watched a lot of CBBC growing up. I watched CBBC till I was 17 years old. Might explain the accent. But, and I didn't want to watch CBBC till I was 17 years old. I wanted what every other 17-year-old wanted. I just wanted to be fingered in the school toilets. At no point have I ever said that joke and I've gotten, ooh. I don't want to know what you've experienced. And so what that means is my taste in men is fucked. It's so fucked. Like, it got to the point where I'd have to think that someone would have something wrong with them in order to be attracted to me. It's good to know I've really grown in that issue. And, like, for example, when I first moved here for uni, right, there was this boy on my course who I really liked. And I saw him on a night out. And he said, he was off his face on MDMA. And he said, Melina, oh my God, I'm so glad I ran into you. I was going to top myself tonight. And rather than do something about this, rather than like ask if he was okay, signpost him to the wellbeing team, chat to him, you know what my deranged mind thought? I'm in. That's not a healthy 19-year-old attitude, is it? And so, yeah, so thank you for like being lovely and letting me unload my issues onto you. I think I've talked a bit faster than I did. Yes!
Melina Field beats the frog! I shit myself on that music. Come on, man. I was fucking right. You all right up top? You all right? Got 2 more acts. 2 more acts. You all right? You fuming at me because I never give you the card still? You look like you're fucking angry at me because of the card. You're like, what's your name? Charlie. Hello, Charlie. You're going to be our cheerleader for this section. Back in the room. Yes, Charlie. Are you a student, Charlie? What? Are you a student?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of. You dodgy fuck. Well, go on.
Well, I dropped out, but like I'm redoing it next year.
Yeah?
So like I'm at halfway, you know.
Just want to get pissed again, Charlie, for another year. That's like, fucking get on this, get that. What are you going... So what were you studying?
Criminology.
Yeah, she's like, I don't remember her. She never come any of the fucking classes. That's why she dropped out. And what are you going back to do?
Criminology again.
You fuck. You're dragging that student teat out, aren't you? And I make sure I get all of those discounts. Yeah, and then what I'll do after criminology is I'll go back and I'll do fucking criminology again. Where are you from?
North Wales.
North Wales. Good, that's why she's fucking doing criminology. You've got to keep yourself safe in North Wales, haven't you? That's where I'm from. Whereabouts? Real fucking hell. Keep on that criminology course, love. You're going to need it. I'm from Connors-Key. I can't say fucking anything, love. But let's chat later, see if we're related. So, 2 more acts. Next act is Jim Brown. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, start the applause. Start the cheering. Get up for Jim Brown.
Hello, Manchester. Hello. It's just nice to be out, isn't it? Nice to be out after a tricky couple of years through the lockdowns. People have been developing new skills and acquiring new hobbies. I didn't. But what I did do is I got really into divorce. And I'd never even tried it. Took to it like a duck to water. So we're halfway through May and I've now been 12 months sober. On and off. It's harder than it looks, isn't it? It's harder than it looks. So I'm Jim, or as half of you will know me, Jim from Tinder. 2016 to 2018, Jim from Bumble. 2018 to 2019, and Jim from Grindr. October the 2nd, 2020. It was a confusing day. That's all I can say. It took me ages to get a date on the apps. And I finally went on a date with a nice woman and she said, well, it's just nice to see you're not a psycho. I said, well, if I was a psycho, you know, it's probably not tonight you'll find out. Been much later in the process. Much later. So, but I have finally got a girlfriend. And I had to, really, because the only relationship I'd had was with Alexa. And it's like, I just run out of things to say. I find myself walking around the house, Alexa, all right? All right, and that's no way to live your life, is it? But now I'm in this relationship, and we've got to that stage where we're planning city breaks. And she wanted to go to Naples because they have the big buffalo mozzarella that they make in Naples. It's amazing. It's like if you go to have the Guinness in Ireland. But we didn't go there. We went to Kettering where they make the Weetabix. Stuffed that up, didn't I? Anyone had Weetabix from Kettering? You can smell it. When you get off the train, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, which is good because she's a vegetarian. And I'm not really. So she showed me this leaflet or poster that PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, not known for their sense of humour, but anyway, they basically have a poster campaign. And I'll take you through it. It's a bit shit in a venue, this, I can barely see it, so you've got no chance, really. I normally play pubs with no one in, to be fair. But if I play the O2, I'll get it laminated. Can't say fairer than that. So I'll basically talk you through it. It's basically a middle-aged bloke, and he's got his hand inside a turkey, and it's saying, "You're getting to third based." Yeah, third based with a dead turkey, and you think that's normal. So they're making a serious point, aren't they, Pete? They're making a serious point, but they're having a bit of fun with us. But it's thought-provoking. And that thought is that PETA think that third base is fisting. No, PETA. No, PETA. So my girlfriend, she loves comedy, and tonight she's gone to see Dara O'Brien. But that's fine, because, we're all in the same gang, aren't we? I wish him well. He wishes me well. I mean, I really hope it's gone okay for him tonight, because I know he'd have probably been nervous, wouldn't he? He would have probably been nervous. And yesterday was my birthday. Yeah. Didn't have a lovely day, didn't have anything planned. Sometimes they're the best ones, aren't they? Didn't have anything planned. So I was able to spend every 3 minutes going onto Facebook to see if anyone left me a message. But I love all the build-up as well. I love all the build-up 2 weeks prior, acknowledging all Facebook birthday notifications from other people, just to plant the seed for when it's my big day. I mean, the numbers were down. This year on year. That's what I spent the day after doing.
It's a fucking Liam Gallagher here, Jim. Give it up for Jim Brown, Pizza Frog! And I just say, I like the way you've come dressed as Jim the younger years. It's a little joke that no one likes. So, one more act in this section. Flipping Nora is up next. So we're going to start the applause and cheering, then we're going to have a little break after this. Start the applause and cheering over this side of the room, go all the way around this side of the room. Welcome to the stage. Wonderful. Flipping Nora! 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the stage, Flipping Nora!
Thank you so much for having me. I need to do a bit of admin first. I'm going to pass these round. If you can pass them back, it'll become clear when I get on the guitar in just a minute. School again. Take a few more over there. Pass these back. There you go. Come here as well. Pass these. Right, thank you. So yeah, I am Flippin' Nora, and I need to tell you a quick story about Adele. Anyone an Adele fan in here? Yeah. Me not so much. And I'm going to tell you for why. I went to a gig at Wembley Stadium 2017. I was desperate for a poo. And we all get there, come on. Desperate for a poo. She wouldn't let me backstage to use the toilet. Queue for the ladies was massive. I shit myself at that gig. And I'd like to sing this song to Adele. And I hope that she gets the message here. Now, your lyric sheets, I'd like you to sing along with the choruses at the end. I'll tell you when to come in. So, yeah, let me just grab the stool and the other guitar. Other fucking microphone is coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. That is far away. This song is called Somewhere to Poo. You heard that I started to crown, that I held it in, but it became brown. You heard that I need a poo, couldn't hold it in, gotta give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from shite. I hate to turn up and do a poo uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. You see my straining face, and then you'll be reminded that for me, this isn't over. Never mind, I'll find somewhere to poo. I'll put my ass to the test for you to. Please don't peg me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it comes out soft, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it comes out soft, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know shitter tracks flies only yesterday. It ran down my thighs. I was browned and stained in a corn maze. Swore not to repeat those Corma days. I hate to turn up and do a poo uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. You see my straining face, and then you'll be reminded that for me, this shit's not over. Never mind, I'll find somewhere to poo. I'll put my ass to the test for you to. Please don't peg me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it comes out soft, but sometimes it hurts instead. Run down the stairs, I'm worried and scared. Regret that I ate all this korma I made. Who would have known how bittersweet this shit would taste? Everyone, never mind, I'll find somewhere to poo. I'll put my ass to the test for you to. Please don't peg me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it comes out soft, but sometimes it hurts instead. going again, actually.
Flipping Nora beats the frog! Oh, that's really just the faces on some of you reading that like you're on Songs of Praise fucking kill me. Sometimes it hurts. Anyway, right, we're going to have another break now. Give it up for all the action scene in this section!
please welcome back your compere, Ms. Hayley Ellis.
Welcome, welcome back to the final section. We have a nice last interval? All right, Charlie, just gone to register on another course? Like, fuck it. I'll do something else now. Change my mind. Who are you here with, Charlie?
What?
Who are you here with? I've got a fucking microphone. You can't hear a word I'm saying. It's all right, mate.
My girlfriend.
Hi, your girlfriend. How long have you two been together?
2.5 years.
2.5 years? Look at you, like, and we're happy still. Ah, where did you two meet? In the pub, classy birds. That's what I like to see. I dragged her off having a fight with someone. It was love at first sight. So which pub was it?
It was in Brill.
Fuck me, girls. Do you know what? Do you know what started off? They're like 2.5 years. It's going well. We met in Rill. Everyone's like, fuck. Grab your seat. Are you from Rill as well then?
I'm from Moston.
Moston. Fuck me. When worlds collide. Moston and Rill.
Not in Manchester, Moston.
Oh, there we go. That's better. I was going to say, no one fuck with these tonight. I fucking have you. Has she took you to this fucking Rill Sunset Pleasure Beach yet? What is it called now?
It was called Sunset, now it's SC2.
SE2.
Like Sunset 2.
What they've had to change it because like everyone's like, we're not going to go to the Sunset Centre, but we'll change it to SE2. And no one will know what the fuck it is, and they'll come. If you haven't been to Rill, don't. No, I'm joking. I used to go as a kid. That's how bleak Connors Quay was. He took me to Rill for a day out. Yeah. It's amazing how the recession hasn't hit certain places, isn't it? In Connors, where I live in Connors Quay, right, they've got a fucking Christian bookshop still open. That is definitely a front for drugs, that, isn't it? Who the fuck is buying them during the recession? Fucking everything else. The Top Shop's gone, but we've still got Bethany Books. Anyway, it's just a little rant. You two all right? I feel like, yeah. You're getting better. Oh, she's smiling at me now. Fucking run around! Now it's turned to Esther. You all right? Look at these two getting close. Took the glasses off now. I didn't like the comparison. These are off. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Lithuania. Amazing. And what brought you to the Northern Quarter? Looking for a better life. Oh, don't make me sad. And you come here. They're like the same reasons. This is why we come from Rill as well. I'll leave Rill alone. I do actually like it. So are you a student as well?
I am, yes.
Yeah, what are you studying?
Music, business and production.
All right, could you not just pick one? Or are you like, fuck it. She's going to be here for 20 years. I may as well do all the courses. What year are you in?
Doing my second year.
Second year. You're going to do any research? Comes to something when people are watching a fly more than you on the stage, doesn't it? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm
21.
21. 20.
I miss being, look at you on the picture, I miss being fucking young, man. Do you know what, I'm going on a spa break on Saturday. I don't like spa breaks. When you hit a certain age, that's all where your friends want to go, is spa breaks. And like, if I wanted to sit in my dressing gown for 2 days, I'd just have to take me sertraline, do you know what I mean? Do that. If I wanted to sit in pubic hair and rent an Airbnb, for fuck's sake. So we're going on a spa break, but you're like drinking, fucking proper drinkers, you two, aren't you? Second picture, mate. I miss it. I miss playing Never Have I Ever and finding out which me mates have had a threesome. Because I play it with them. I do, because I know everything about me mates now. So we go out, we play Never Have I Ever. I find out which me mates have put the recycling in the wrong bin. It's fucking boring, man. One of them's requested an orthopaedic mattress for this weekend. It's shit. Genuinely ours. I want to go out a night with you two. Where are you going after this?
Village, probably.
Probably, you're like just going to do another picture of you, like some fucking King Henry VIII. We're going to do another picture of ale here. Then we'll go to the village. Well, I'm out with you girls tonight. Fuck it. I'm not really. I wouldn't last. I need to sit down, girl. My legs are fucking killing me. Deep veins killing me. Lovely to have you in, girls. It's nice. You all right? Where are you off? Don't worry, I'm not going to come. Everyone's like, just don't tell her. She'll follow you. Where are you off, girls? Like the fucking Pied Piper of pedos. Come on! Where are you going? Invite your nana. Where are you going out? A jazz bar? I'd rather come with you, fucking girl. Jazz bar? What's wrong with you? Fucking clicking. I love the way you come here and sung a song about shit and then they go into jazz after. Sometimes it hurts in the... Which jazz bar? Matt and Fred's, oh, it's nice in there, actually. Oh, someone's like, oh, that reminds me. I've got a free drink voucher for there. Is the jazz on tonight? What's going on? Someone, we just reminded someone about Matt and Fred's up there. They've got a what, sorry? A New Orleans night. What we want is a real sunset night. That's what we fucking want, mates. Just a man on a recorder busking. Well, have a lovely night. I won't be coming there. Fuck that shit. I'm out with these girls. They're like, please don't come out with us. You'll ruin our style. So we're going to crack on with the next section in a minute. Four more acts in this section. Give them lots of love and support. Are we all right, card holders? Are we all right? Greg? We're in the room, Greg. We're back in the room. I feel like Greg's been replaced with a cardboard cutout. It's just like, do you know, like during lockdown on TV, they just had cardboard cutouts in the fucking seats. Are we right, Greg? Are you still okay being a card holder, Greg? Yes. Yeah? I'm really worried, Greg. Is this your what's making you so tense? My bike is broke. I need to fix it. I need to go. Is this a date? It is a date, innit? That's why he's so fucking nervous. Oh, if she finds out I like comedy about this, she will never date me again. You all right, Greg? Card is ready, yeah. Are we all right for card holders? Are we all right? Oh, you fucking swapped again. She's like, it's my turn. Let me have a say. Are you all right? What's your name? Lissy. Are you okay being the card holder, Lissy? You're in the room. Lissy's ready. Oh, she's fucking a bit too ready, Lissy. Get off! Calm down. And we're all right then over there, aren't we, Megan? Look at her like she's actually doing a political speech. Yes, I'm ready. Vote red. So, here we go. First in this section is Max Cross. So, after 3, 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the cheering on stage, Max Cross!
Woo! Thank you. How are we doing? Yes, man. I'm Max Cross. That's not my name. I'm just really angry. My girlfriend told me the other day that she thinks I look better without my glasses on. But to be honest, so does she. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. Which is going to be an excellent segue into our hot news segment now. This is Straight Cisgender Man Talks About Dating. Woo, yeah! What fresh hot takes does this guy have? Let's find out. I have been dating, and I've discovered something of a phenomenon, which is when, when you're on a date with someone and you realise, maybe this isn't the person for you, What you're supposed to do in that situation is, politely finish up your drinks or seafood platter, the two kinds of date there. You're supposed to finish up and politely at the end say, this has been nice, but, it's not the relationship for me, and that's fine. But we don't. Instead, we switch gears and think, how do I get this person to fuck me tonight? We've all done it. I call it a Plan B, not to be confused with the contraceptive or the rapper. I went out with a girl, a Christian, which I didn't think would catch on, but here we are. She told me she didn't believe in sex before marriage. Oh. I tried to say it is a thing. She wasn't having it. Which, that's the point where I realised that this wasn't going to be the relationship for me, because I'm something of a shagger. Stop. She didn't believe in sex before marriage. It wasn't for me. It was at that point I realised that Plan B was looking like a bit of a non-starter. However, I was 6 or 7 drinks in and feeling up to a challenge. So I attempted the most daring Plan B anyone has ever done on a date before. Successfully disprove the existence of God to a lifelong Catholic in the hopes of achieving what would inevitably be the worst sex of my life. But was I successful? Well, I'm meeting a family in church on Sunday. And I'll be back same time next week with updates on Plan C, the long con. That's that segment. I studied film at uni because I'm a prick. Yeah, film students. A cheer for all the pricks there. But I did end up finally with a job in the movies at the cinema at the Lowry Outlet. If you don't know the Lowry Outlet, it's a bit like the Arndale, but smaller, and you don't want anything. I went in there once to get a nice new top, and the only size they had was extra medium. I discovered, well, the thing about working at the cinema is it's the kids' films that are worse, the kids' films, because what you get with those is kids, and they're the worst people in the world. I hate those little shits. What I used to do, just to fuck with... Is that an applause for hating kids? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck those cunts. What I used to do, just to fuck with them, is send them into the wrong films, you know? Like a little girl would come up to me, she's got a ticket there, she's in a Frozen dress or some bullshit. And I'm like, that's going to be, I look at the ticket and I'm like, well, that's going to be screen number 5, just at the end. Enjoy the show. Saw 3D. That ought to shut that little fucker up. I remember one time this proper little bitch comes in, about 4 years old. And she's proper fucking the place up. And her mum does this weird thing to try and get the kid's attention, where she looks at the kid and shouts at her without using her name. She looks over the kid and she's like, sweetie, angel.
Max Cross beats a frog! Just remember he did shout, fuck those kids. So, another act in this section, so let's reset a minute. Let's give them as much love and support. Card holders, reset a minute. Yeah, shh, we'll settle down, we're starting. All right, we're just dissecting it. Yeah, he's had too much to drink. So he used to swear. He's all right. All right? The most hammered man late in the world. Bobby Ann Jones is next. On 1, 2, 3, sound the applause! Sound the cheer, it's Bobby Ann Jones!
Oh, hello, Frog and Bucket. How we doing? We having a nice time? Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to use my first minute's grace to come out the closet. I'm a gay. Hello. Yeah. I see you're a fan. Wonderful. Do you want to hear some gay jokes? Yes, let's do it. Okay. What did the impatient lesbian say to her girlfriend while they were scissoring? Chop, chop. Or I could tell you the joke about He-Man's non-binary adversary, they person. I've got a confession to make, right? I'm not actually gay. I'm actually bi. I just tell people I'm... Oh, you're a fan. I just tell people I'm gay to get attention, you know. You know how it is. But being bisexual, I do have a very strange taste in people. So speaking in very broad terms with men, I'm attracted to them if they're quite like hairy and jolly. And by jolly, I mean just a little bit chubby, you know, like a less sadistic Henry VIII. With less baggage and less of a murderous streak. If possible, no worries if not. It's fine. And with women, I'm more attracted to them if they've got quite short hair, glasses. Oddly enough, on the androgynous side, things like that. And that sounds perfectly fine. It gets weird when you realise I've just described my parents. Only my attraction to men died when my dad did. just laugh. It's funny. It's good. But I do obviously get sad about that sometimes. And when I do get sad about my dad being dead, I like to go outside and practice mindfulness. You know, I'll stand there with the breeze in my face and the sun on my skin, and then I'll masturbate. And that is how I cope. And I've recently, I keep on getting this sudden urge to pleasure myself with a can of body spray. It's an impulse. I'm a right Charlie, I really am. But the reason why I do that is because sex toys are so expensive. They're so expensive. Like, some sex toy websites, right, will be selling like a penis balloon for like £10, but that's only going to go up with inflation, right? You know, and it makes me realise that, like, you know, these sex toy websites, they're monetizing masturbation. They're putting a price on a good time. You know, it used to be the people's pastime. We need to give ownership of masturbation back to the people. We do. And like, capitalism has made it into every corner of this society, including my pants. And I'm just sick of it. And as Karl Marx once famously said, it's the flowers on our chains, but those chains are $29.99 from Love Honey. And you can't even get free postage because you have to spend over 40 quid. So you have to spend money on a cheap gag just to make up the price, but it's not even the kind of gag I can use on stage. It would render speech improbable. And it's just, I just don't think we'd have this issue if Jeremy Corbyn were in power. Because Jeremy Corbyn would nationalise the sex toys. He would. He'd make them public property. It would be fantastic. And it would just be fantastic. And also, we wouldn't need sex toys in the first place if Jeremy Corbyn were in power, because he'd have the stamina to make love to everyone for free. So if you're a Labour Party member, and not just in Islington, and you go to bed and you're feeling a bit, you know, like, a bit roused, you know, you'll hear a tender knocking upon your chamber door, and it's Jeremy Corbyn in his grandad pyjamas, ready to have a great time. And the way that I like see that scene is, you know, that episode of The Simpsons where Smithers imagines Mr. Burns coming through the window. That's how I see that. Speaking of Labour Party members and their members, I'd like to reach and say that I think Keir Starmer is probably very well endowed, but he doesn't know what to do with it.
Beats the frog! Now, you were having a little discussion. Do you know who's actually the card holder up there? Because I could see you all... Yeah, because you're like, we don't know who it is. You still the card holder? Yeah. I'm just... Because you look like you were having a debate, that's all. I was like, up there... Right, we got... Well, one of you has to make the choice. It's not a fucking diplomacy as much as Megan would like it to be. Right. Two more acts! Orlando Gibbs is next. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, start the applause! Start the tune, it's Orlando Gibbs!
I'm Andy Murray. And I'm thrilled to be interviewing Emma Raducanu's new mixed doubles partner. I hope you enjoy my video CV song. I know how tough the press can be. People used to say I come across as bland, but my tennis speaks for itself. So let me serve you up a slice of the Murray backhand. Fans often ask me, Mr. Murray, what's it like winning Wimbledon? Please, I reply, Mr. Murray is my father. Call me former world number 1. Andy Murray, national treasure. Andy Murray. Call me the edge of a horizontal surface, because I'm a legend. My name's Sir Andrew Barron Murray, and my career may have taken a bit of a blip, but my on-court charisma is still as magnetic as all of the metal that is my new hip. Jamie's really jealous. He says, "You're not the only Grand Slam holder. Brother mine, relax. Let me get you some ketchup for all those chips on your shoulder." Andy Murray, I don't always smash my grammar. Dunblane hero, but when I Roger Federer, I feel so much betterer. Kim is pregnant. We're going to call our baby Ian, short for Evian, proud sponsors of Wimbledon. During my recovery, I took up painting. I'd classify my painting style as post-Raphaelite, because I won Wimbledon after Rafa. Andy Murray, here comes the high note. Andy Murray. I love anticlimaxes, so that's the end of the song. Hi guys, how are we doing? Good evening. My name's Orlando, and that's the only impression I can do, so you're welcome. My name's Orlando, that's literally my name. I know, and it wasn't even the weirdest choice. My parents were going to call me Lysander, but they changed their minds because they were worried about me being bullied for having a fancy name. So they said something normal like Orlando. I do musical comedy, and it's no surprise that I do musical comedy, really. My mum is a singer, and my dad left, so it's not original at all, really. And I do my own songs, but I also like doing cover songs, so this is my Coldplay cover. When you try your best, but you don't succeed, give up. Give up. Why bother trying? Waste of energy now. This next song is about kinks in the bedroom. Now we're at the stage in our sexual relations where we can be open with our personal information. It's fashionable to have adventurous kinks. Whatever floats your boat, nobody's boat should sink. It's cool if you want to wear lots of leather or do it in a hurricane. If you like extreme weather, roleplay as a baker, knead my back like bread. Fill a tote bag with a swarm of bees and put it on my head. Play the bongos on my arse, electrocute my toes. Beat me with Marx's tome on class. Spray milk on me with a hose. Cover me in vaccine stickers. Watch me deep fried Snickers. I'll do what you want to. Even fetishize Winnie the Pooh. Make me crawl under a bin and call me Naughty Terrapin. If you think it might be fun, I'll dress up as your neighbour's mum. Anything you want to try, I will do my best. And it's fine, FYI, if you want to shit on my chest. But none of these are what I really want. You want to know my kink? Yeah, she fucking does. Nowadays my kink is considered lame, but I refuse to be kink-shamed. Missionary, my kink is missionary. I hope that's okay. My kink is extraordinary. It's very much not outre. Missionary, missionary. Route 1 ready salted missionary. My sexual preferences are like a margarita. You'll still enjoy it if there's nothing else on the menu. You hear my confession and your smile becomes a frown, but I have a sexual obsession with both participants lying down. Missionary, conventional yet contrary, an average amount of adventure. I'm on a mission for positions that are passionately mundane. I want the sexual equivalent of Special K.
Orlando Gibbs beats the frog! Right, we have got one more act left in this section, so yes. Their name is Beck Cromack Huff. So after 3, we're going to start the applause and cheering over here. We're going to go all the way around to the top of the room or right into the corner. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, Beck Cromack Huff!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, are you good? Wonderful stuff. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really nervous. It's really nerve-wracking being here with all you lovely people watching. But I'm going to be honest again and say that if you came here for stand-up, I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you. If you didn't know, me and Elton John have had some beef in the past, you know. He said some things, I've said some things. It's like a heated rivalry. In the end, he got so sick of it, he decided to write a diss track on me. It's quite a good diss track, you may know it. It's called I'm Still Standing. My dad always says to me, son, you should eat your vegetables. And I'm like, no, I don't want to commit cannibalism. It's okay, I can say these things, because I'm in a wheelchair, and I have special friends. Talking of my dad, you know, I get to go to some amazing places. My dad takes me to some amazing places. I mean, granted, he leaves me in the car and takes my blue badge for the free parking. But I get my own back by licking the car windows. By the time he comes back, it's just people watching me do a car wash. They say you've got to have pretty big balls to do comedy, right? Pretty big balls, and I think my balls are pretty fucking massive. But instead of me describing how big my balls are, let me just show you. I saw you there, sir. You were like, yes, special needs Willie. Finally going to see how strange it looks. Don't worry, it's a little bit bent. It still works, I think. Not tested it. Do you want to try it? There's some toilets over there. But don't worry, you know, about the mess, because I've got these. So, there you go. You know, that's a proposition for you. Prince Andrew has Childline on speed dial. Or what he likes to call it, his local takeaway. I saw this article online that said woman complains about vibrator breaking after 14 years of use. And my first thought was, wow, there's some good damn batteries. And my second thought was, well, love, it still works, you're still moaning. And my third thought was, Mum, why do you keep putting articles in the paper about me using your vibrator? I've only used it like once. I'm a stepdad, but that's besides the point. Here's one for you. What's black and sits at the top of the stairs? Me in a house fire. I have a story about my school days, right, that I want to tell you. And I obviously went to a special school. Can you tell? No, of course not. I'm not retarded enough, it's okay. But anyway, basically it's Christmas time, right? And you can pay to go and see Santa. It's a Christmas fair, so I'm really excited. And that's exactly what I do. So I queue up, you know, I go and see Santa. And this is a true story, by the way, so I go and see Santa. And he does the usual spiel, have you been good? What do you want for Christmas? And, you know, I'm like, yeah, please give me my present. So he gives me my present. I open it up. What is it? Thank you, Santa, for that skipping rope. I mean, what am I supposed to do with it? Have a strangle wank? You know, I actually have a story about the time I got caught having a wank. Would you like to hear it? Yeah! Okay, wonderful stuff. Well, basically, that was okay. Wait, basically, I was about to finish, you know, and the door just swings open. Who's there? It's my brother standing, showing obviously something that I can't do. Again, he has to be better than me. And you know, he should have seen it coming. But the worst part was he did. That's why I carry these around now, just in case. You know, as someone with a disability, I often hear people say, let me help you with that. I mean, how many times do I have to tell my stepdad that I can wank myself off? Enough of the wank jokes, enough of the wank jokes. What else?
do now, well done, Beck. I'll leave your baby wipes there, we'll get them later. What we're going to do now is going to have everyone who beat the frog just to come back, and we're going to decide who wins the frog's head. So give it up for Henry Michael! Give him a round of applause. Alex Camp! Melina Fiol! Jim Brown! Flippin' Nora! Max Cross! Bobby Ann Jones! Orlando Gibbs! And Beck's here. So, we're gonna pick a winner to get to put the intoxicated head on. Right, here we go. So what's gonna happen is, oh God, there's that many. Like, in S Club's reformed. Right, here we go. So, only one person can go through, and I'm not going to say, I'm parked in an NCP car park, right, and it's going to cost me a fucking bomb. So pick the one person you want to win, give them the loudest cheer you can, and we'll get there. So we're going to whittle them down. So, as brutal as this sounds, apologies. So we're going to go in order that you've seen them. So give them a cheer if you want them to get through. I'm going to come down. Where there's blame, there's a claim. Hang on. Don't do it, thank you. Oh, bless her. Thank you. Right, first up was Henry Michael. Step forward, Henry. Henry Michael! There we go, Henry Michael. Next up, we had Alex Camp. Right. Okay. Sorry, Alex, it's going to be like the Hunger Games tonight. Honest to God, I'm not paying a tenner for that car park. Sorry. Give him a round of applause. Next up was Melina Fiol. Then we had Jim Brown. Where's Jim Brown? Flippin' Nora! Max Cross! Right. Then we have Bobby Ann Jones! Orlando Gibbs! And finally, Beck Cromark Huff! Right. Right, so I'm going to be brutal now. I'm going to whittle it down to the ones I think got the loudest applause. So if we can keep on this date, bless you. This is horrible. I feel such a cunt. But seriously, though, my parking's costing me a lot. So let's have, keep on the stage, Henry Michael, who else? Melina, Flippin' Nora. Who else? Fucking Max, sorry, all right. Max Cross, sorry. Orlando and Beck. Right, here we go. Oh, Orlando's gone. Right. Just cheer now. The only one person can go through, right? One person. Right. If you want to go, Orlando. Oh, bless him. That's the honourable thing to do. You're adorable. Orlando wins. No, right, here we go. Only one person. Step forward. Henry Michael, if you wanted to win, cheer now. Right. Melina Fiol, if you wanted to win, cheer now. Here we go. Flippin' Nora, if you want them to win, cheer now. Yeah. Right. Apologies, you two. I think that, yeah. So if you don't mind leaving, give them a round of applause, everyone. So we're narrowing it down. Okay, then next we had Max Cross. If you want to win, cheer now. All right. Beck, please don't get your cock out for the next one. Honestly, we just spoke. It was next. Orlando Gibbs, if you wanted to win, cheer now. Sorry, mate. Right. I'm dreading what you're going to do, mate. And Beck Cromark Huff, swim, cheer now! If people walked in now, right, so no, if someone walked in now, it would look like the weirdest fucking night, wouldn't it? What the fuck are they doing in that frog? Oh, what the fuck am I going to do here? Right, what was that? Lip sync. I wish we could. But, right, final chance now. Then Colin's got, generally we do have a machine from like the fucking 80s which will announce it. I think it's Matt's, but we'll do it one more time. So, Henry Michael, cheer now. Oh no, it's gone, Annie. Sorry, Henry. Oh. Jesus. As if, there we go. Sorry, Henry. I mean, I apologise. Flipping Nora, cheer now! Right, there we go. Max Cross, cheer now! Give it up. Give it up for fucking hell. Give it up for flipping Nora, everyone. And Beck Kromakov, cheer now! Right. I think it's Max, but I'm going to go to the board. Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Max wins, everyone, give it for Max! Well done, Beck. So, we're going to get the photo now. Beck, I feel, he's like, what the fuck? So, here we go. Max, well done. So you're going to get that. Well, who's taking the picture tonight? That's a really bad angle, Liam. I don't want to look fat, Max. Can you, yeah, with cameras there? No, don't put it on. It's Riddle, mate. It's fucking COVID. Thanks. Well done. Give it for Max, everybody! Jesus Christ. I think he's got some fans in. Right, there you go. That was Pete the Frog. Thank you. We are here every Monday. Keep coming back, supporting this night. Give it up for all our wonderful card holders. Give it up for everyone we spoke to. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a drink. Stick around if you want. I'll see you soon. Take care.